Peace with God. Creator, Sustainer, Redeemer, and Friend, who made our beginning and promised no end, as long as our life was a light to the world, to scatter the darkness in which it was hurled. Creator, Sustainer, Instructor, and Guide, who made the pavilion in which my soul hides, through constant communion as one in His Word, abiding in prayer to the things I have heard. As fresh from God's lips He delivers to me the most precious promise of His purity, availed to my soul in the robes that Christ wears, the robes of His righteousness that He now shares with those who refuse to be lost in their sins, but choose to be found by their actions in Him, who died on the cross as our sin in our place, the only salvation for this human race. As each individual in their accord, by faith through God's grace, emulate our dear Lord, through words and through acts that reflect who He is, the source of our faith, who redeemed us for this time in the history of His great plan, to offer redemption to every true man who will not abandon the call that He gives, to those who have chosen His way now to live. His way that provides a great light for all men who long for the light of His truth sent to them, that out of the darkness a new life they'll find, restoring God's sight to the eyes that were blind. So if you have fallen and know not the Lord, but acted as though you were bound heavenward, when in your own heart you felt emptiness there, and longed for assurance that God heard your prayers, return to the promises He made to you, abandoning self and the things that you do, and live in the service of Jesus your King, reflecting His grace in the gift that you bring of life and encouragement to those in need, who also in heart for assurance do plead that God might accept them in spite of the sum of their sins that crucified His precious Son. And as you in service do honor your King, abandoning self to reflect everything you see in the life that Christ lived here before, then you too will know you have peace with the Lord. For reference, 1 John 4, 7 through 11.